So, let's talk about cosmetics. Now, we all know that Dead by Daylight have been doing cosmetics for ages. I actually remember a point where the only cosmetics you could get were the bloody ones, but that was a long time ago. Ever since then, they have realised that people go absolutely apeshit to dress up their favourite killers and survivors in their favourite outfits, whether it be from licensed or original concepts as well. It's very rare nowadays you bump into a survivor that doesn't wear a different cosmetic of some description. But that got me thinking, specifically with the licensed killers, who would I like to see get more skins? And specifically, what skins would I give some of the killers? So, today, that is exactly what we're going to be discussing. I have picked 5 licensed killers, and I've chosen a skin that I would absolutely love to see them unlock sometime in the future. Now, this list doesn't include Freddy, because I just recently did a video talking about Freddy cosmetics, so if you haven't watched that, go watch that. But today, we're going to be picking 5 different killers, and the only reason why I mention Freddy is because he's the only character in the game that doesn't have a single cosmetic. So, without further ado, and in no particular order, the first cosmetic that I would actually love to see, and probably the one that I have been dying to see the most, is the Spiral Pig from Spiral the Book of Saw. Now, the pig has more cosmetics than I was expecting it to have, I will give her credit for that, and when the new tome came out, I actually really digged her own kind of original look. However, I have been begging and pleading the gods that we eventually get a spiral version of the pig for Dead by Daylight. I think this pig outfit looks amazing. I think it's something completely different, and even if they want to make it a legendary set swap, completely fine, but I think this pig is so unique and different that it absolutely would be great to go up against in Dead by Daylight. But I'm a bit of a Saw fanboy, that should be obvious, and I actually really enjoyed Spiral, so yeah, maybe I'm a bit biased, but we need Spiral Pig, and when we need it now, I might start a petition. There may be a petition in the description. Alright, moving on next to the Demogorgon. I know the Demogorgon isn't going to be getting any new skins anytime soon because, of course, DBD have lost the license. However, this video is an ideal world situation and one that I would love to see from the Demogorgon. For those of you that haven't seen Stranger Things Season 4, slight spoilers. I'm saying slight because it's been a little while now. You should have watched it, but I would love to see the burnt Demogorgon. Obviously, at the end of Season 4, David fights the Demogorgon that has been severely burnt by Murray, and I would love to see that version of the cosmetic in Dead by Daylight. I think it'd really go because obviously you've got the weird gloopy one that I'm not going to say what looks like, but we're all thinking it, and then you've also got the rocky one and the kind of the chains as well. I feel like burnt would be a really nice little addition to that, so in an ideal world I would hope, but I know this probably isn't ever going to happen, unfortunately. Third on the list, the next one, we have Bubba. Now, Bubba has had a couple of cosmetics in the past, and I really feel that the new film, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, would be a fantastic Bubba skin. Now, I'm not saying the film was great, I think it is really bad, but fun. But I'm not going to get into a review of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I actually really liked Leatherface in that, and I loved the outfit. I thought the aged kind of withered look, the weird face, kind of the fact that it's just amazing. I just love it. I don't need to go why I like cannibalistic face, but I really do think that the new skin would be really cool for Dead by Daylight and give Bubba a different look, because we know we've got a very big range right now, and I feel like that would add to it. So next up, we have Mikey Myers, and I'm actually surprised that they haven't done this one yet. I know Myers hasn't received any new cosmetics in a long time, but we need to have his new outfit from the new kind of sequel Halloween films, obviously the ones that are coming out now. Yeah, we need this as a cosmetic. I love the old man Myers look. I think it's really clean. The mask looks really cool and with weathered and grisly and dirty. I think that it looks absolutely great. And even if it'll push, if I absolutely had my own way, I would specifically like the Michael from Halloween Kills. I think the burnt kind of mask with the fire is just mwah, chef's kiss. And finally, we have the Nemesis. Now, we all know that I am an avid Nemesis enjoyer. I absolutely adore him. I love Nemesis. I love the Resident Evil franchise. This one is pretty simple. I want a legendary skin swap that turns the Nemesis into Mr. X. I adore Nemesis, but I just as much love Mr. X. And back when Resident Evil was announced, but we didn't know specifically who the killer was going to be, I honestly had my money on Mr. X, and however much I adorn the bones of Nemesis, we need a Mr. X skin. It'd be a fairly simple swap, because obviously the whip would still be completely viable, all of that kind of stuff. He'd just have a completely different look. Yeah, he'd have to have a couple of different animations probably to suit Mr. X more, but I think it would be doable, and, you know, because they'd be charging 15 quid for this skin, I think, yeah, no, give us a couple of bit of animation difference would be great. But I think that is it, guys, for now. I have thought about a couple of other ones, but I think if I had to pick a top 5, that would be the top 5 that I'd want in Dead by Daylight. And you will have to let me know what you think down below. Which cosmetics do you want to see on your favourite licensed killers or survivors? I may do a survivor one in the future, but you will have to let me know. I've looked forward to seeing where everybody's brains are at. And thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Dead by Daylight content, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.